from the Self-Love Village. It is January. We are in 2020. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? We have made it through December. We have made it through Christmas, New Year's, all of that jazz. And we are now here at the beginning of a new decade, a new month. Everybody's going on like new me, and that they're going to change everything, and that this year is going to be their year. And I really hope that it is your year. I really hope that you do not just disregard the old you and like expect a whole brand new person this month, because that is probably not going to happen. And we always get so down on ourselves. We make New Year's resolutions. We think about all of the crappy things we've done. And, you know, especially this year where everything's been like, oh, decade. Oh, just breathe for a moment, okay? Yes, we've all done some crappy things in the last decade. Yes, we probably haven't looked after ourselves the way that we're supposed to. And we may have some big goals, some big plans. And, you know, personally myself, I am cutting out sugar. I'm cutting out sugar from today. That's like one of my biggest addictions at the moment. And so this month's theme is so apt. It's so apt for me. It's so apt for everybody, because we're talking about health. We're talking about focusing on health rather than size, and we're doing this with self-love. So this isn't about, you know, new year, new me. That's not what this is about at all. We want to celebrate the old you, because that is you, and there's no change. The only change is how we cope with our emotions. The only change is how we treat our body. You are still the same you. In fact, you'll pretty much never change who you are, and that is a fantastic thing. We never want you to change who you are. I am here to make you believe, that sounds really forceful, to show you, to plant little seeds in your head to show you that you are enough just the way you are. But that doesn't mean, like, sometimes when I say that, people are like, oh, well, you're actually, you know, trying to get people to stop bettering themselves. You're making people lazy. You're making people, you know, just be satisfied with where they are and what they've got. And to that, I would say a little bit. And I'll tell you why. The main message, the main, biggest, loudest message out there is that you are not enough. That you need to change, fundamentally change, in order to be worthy of self-love, in order to be worthy of other people's love. That is the biggest, loudest message we have every single day. As soon as we turn on a TV, as soon as we turn on social media, as soon as we wake up, because we've got years and years of conditional beliefs that have told us this our entire lives, that we have to change, we have to be different, we have to be perfect. We have to strive for perfection. We're told this every day. Now, I am not saying that you are enough so that you just settle and become lazy. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you are enough exactly how you are right now. So the ways that your body protects you or tries to protect you are not often very healthy for her. She will often prioritize keeping you safe from getting hurt emotionally over her own physical well-being, which is a beautiful thing when you think about it. Like, she literally loves you so much that she's prepared to suffer just so that you miss a chance of getting hurt, even if it's the tiniest chance in the world. So what we're going to do this month is we're going to explore some of the things that are making your body unhealthy, and some alternative ways of you to deal with what your body's trying to protect you from. We're also going to have a look at why it's so hard to keep these resolutions. Like, what actually stops us? What are we afraid of? And we've all got these fears, and we all find it really difficult when we're trying to change something big in our lives. And we also want to think about the beliefs behind this, like, why are you wanting to change? Like, first of all, what are you wanting to change? And then why? Why are you wanting to change it? Is it because it's hurting your body? Or is it because it's like something bigger in society that is making you feel like you've got to live up to some expectation? Something else that makes you just feel like you're not enough. Something else that just makes you feel inferior to other people. Because what I really hope for you this year is that you actually can have a look forward into this year and see yourself in a place where you can just love yourself just for who you are. And we don't want to change who you are, because you are an amazing person. And you may not believe that right now, and that's okay if you don't believe that right now. But you're an amazing person. And we all have annoying traits that frustrate ourselves. And it's all about finding out which ones we've got to accept and which ones we've got to let go. And a lot of the annoying traits, like I say, they all lead back to how your body protects you. So it's like teaching your body how safe you are, and teaching her that it's okay, and it's actually okay to feel happy. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to, actually love yourself and to pursue your goals, even when you're not perfect. Even when you're not in perfect health. And a lot of us, we're not in perfect health. A lot of us, we're not, There's issues, and as you get older, there's more and more issues. Our bodies are imperfect. And half the time, we've lived an entire life before this where we've not cared about our bodies at all. We've not cared about anything apart from how they look. Which means that we go into a punishment mode. Anytime, someone says, I want to get healthy, it's almost like, okay, this is punishment mode. It's like you're punishing yourself for all of these years of abusing your body. You're punishing yourself for all of these years of junk food. You're punishing yourself for getting out of shape. So you'll hit the gym hard until you can't walk the next day. Do some crazy ass diet that doesn't actually heal your body. It's just designed because you want to lose weight. And it's all because of these outside influences, that big loud voice that we talked about before, that is telling you you're not enough the way you are. So when you actually let go of that punishment mentality and see this healing process as an act of love, it changes. And there's one question that I can ask you right now that is going to help you determine what mindset you're in. Okay, so if I was to say to you right now that I could grant you one wish, and that wish is either, one, I can have you look exactly the same way that you do right now, but every single ache and pain, every single illness, every single hurt or disease or condition that is in your body, woof, will disappear, but you'll look exactly the same. Or you can have the perfect body, the perfect hair, the perfect face, but your conditions will stay the same. And it's hard to get out of bed in the morning. And you've still got depression, you've still got anxiety, you've still got all of the things that cause you pain at night. Which one would you choose? Now, you may not have depression or anxiety, you may not even have a medical condition. But let me tell you something. if you are on a road where looks are the only things that matters, there'll be a time in your life where you do have something. Because your body can only withstand so much. And this is something else about that big loud voice out there. They're going to come at you with fear. They're going to come at you with shame. They're going to come at you with grief. Grief? No. I meant actually to say guilt, but yeah, a little bit of grief as well, because you've got to absolutely grieve the body you had 20 years ago. And they'll come at you with that. They'll come at you with the shame of everything that you've done in the past to your body. They'll come up at you with, drinking too much, eating too much, smoking too much, whatever it is. And they come at you telling you that you look old, that you don't look attractive anymore. You've let yourself go. You've got lazy. And that is not the truth. The truth is that your body can only withstand so much. Your body, your beautiful, beautiful body, it holds on to every emotion that you don't process and packs it away neatly deep inside of you so that you don't have to feel hurt about it, yeah? And then carries around all of that luggage, all of that negative energy. She carries it for you. All of the stresses every single day that you don't deal with in a healthy way because you don't feel strong enough, which is okay, by the way. It's okay to feel that way. I'm not saying this to shame you. I know that you might go to a place straight of shame right now because that's what you're used to doing. Please don't go there. Just listen to this with an open heart. Because what I'm trying to tell you is that your body loves you that much that she doesn't mind when you don't feel strong enough because she takes that all upon herself. That is what she's doing right now. Taking all of the stress, all the negative energy, all of the possible pain that you may ever feel, holding on to it tightly, burying it deep inside, carrying on every single day, carrying on without sleep, carrying on without any water in her body, carrying on no matter what, because she wants to perform for you in the best way that she can. That's how much she loves you, okay? But there's only so much there's only so much distance she can trod before she fails because she's imperfect and she is not as strong as what you are. And when you don't see your strength, it's very, very difficult to realise that your body is carrying all of this for you. Because you feel weak, you feel like you haven't got it in you to even look at it. And so what is easier? Looking at what your body is going through and then actually trying to heal her through love, or hearing someone say they've got a pill that you can take that's going to make you poop your pants and lose 5 pounds and feel better about yourself, even though you'll put the weight back on next week anyway. I know what's easier. And it's hard to face up to the fact that to actually heal, you've actually got to feel a little bit powerful. You've got to step into that power. And I know that you can do this. And let me tell you how I know. Last year, I decided to do a juice feast. Now, some people are going to think that that's proper extreme. Well, I guess it is kind of in a way because you don't eat any solid food. But I looked into the science of it, and it's like your body goes into this fasting mode and into a healing mode. And I'd got so ill. I'd got so ill. I was dealing with the grief of my brother. I was absolutely dealing with a lifetime of a junk food addiction. And I was so ill. I couldn't get out of bed for like 15 minutes because my body wasn't able to move below my waist. I was in that much pain. I'd cry. I'd wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and cry and try and cry myself back to sleep really, really quietly so the kids didn't hear me and wake up. So I looked into what would heal me. And I'm not going to lie, the weight loss side of it, I was like, wow, that sounds amazing. You know, I want to get back into that dress. I want to do this. I want to do that. I look good. Yeah? So I said to myself, I'm going to do 100 days. And I thought to myself the exact goal weight that I wanted to be. That sounded like insane. And I went on that journey through those 100 days, and I didn't feel strong enough at all. The moment I decided I was strong enough, I was strong enough, okay? And then I had to decide I was strong enough day after day after day after day. And I went on that journey through healing ego. Healing ego. And let me tell you something, every time the ego took over, every time I became a little bit obsessed with the weight loss, I did not enjoy it. It was hard. It was a lot harder. It didn't seem like it was enough energy, enough pull to do it. My strength did not feel very strong when my ego was in charge and when I was just thinking about weight loss. When I actually focused on how my body was changing and how I was suddenly get more energy and how I could get out of bed in the morning and how much of an act of self-love it was, it felt so much easier. I felt so much more powerful. And I went, like, I would love to be able to say to you that I went headstrong those 100 days with that focus and that energy of healing my body, and that, you know, weight loss didn't matter to me because, and I'd say that weight loss doesn't matter, it's all about the healing. And I was lying to myself because I couldn't, because there was so much influence around us saying how worthy you are when you lose weight. There's so much influence. I can't even explain it to you. There is so many, and it's not just society, it is literally everyone. It's everyone. And I know that in their hearts they're doing it out of love because you know, you're looking good, you're looking more alive, you're looking more vibrant, and they're like, wow, you've done this is brilliant. I know that. But inside your head, all you hear, I've lost weight, I'm worthier. And do you know what the kicker is? The absolute kicker is that after those 100 days, and my health was absolutely amazing, and everybody was asking to see my before and after photo, and you know, it was like really cool. There was a big buzz about it, and I felt really inspired to tell other people about it because it did really change like a lot about me. The weight loss side of it, I hit my goal to the actual pound. Was I happy with that weight loss? Was I happy with the way I looked? I actually had more confidence in my body the year before when I was 50 pounds heavier and walking down to my local pub in a bikini. Like, I gave 0 that day. That was when my confidence was the most high, and that was because that was when my self-love was the most high. And losing weight and going on a healing journey battered my self-love a little bit. I had to recommit. I think it was because my focus had moved so far that I had to recommit. And I learned that it's not the number that you see on the scale. Your ego, your whole being is yearning for the absolute, it's not even attention. My ear's just gone. It's the acceptance. You're yearning for the acceptance. You're yearning for someone to look at you and say, well done. You've done really well losing all this weight. Because in society, that big loud voice that's been there for our entire lives, tells us that losing weight makes you worthy. The smaller you are, the worthier you are, basically. The more attractive you are, the more relevant you are. This is what we've grown up with, and it's ingrained. And I'm talking about, like, you actually have to make a proper commitment to yourself every single day to focus on the healing, to focus on the fact that you actually want to make your body healthier, and you actually want to help your body heal. And this is something else that we're going to be talking about in the next couple of weeks. Your body wants to heal. Your body wants to heal. Now, if you've got something that is permanent, if you've got a condition that is permanent, your body still wants to be the best body that she can be for you. Your body wants to heal. All you've got to do is give her the right conditions. Now, I am not going to be taking you on a juice feasting journey in the next 4 weeks. I'm not doing it this month. I've got another thing to focus on. And it would actually be easy to do the juicing because I know that it heals so much, and I know that, you know, I would like to lose a few more pounds. But I know deep down, when I speak to my body, when I connect with my body, I know exactly what she needs because she can tell me. When your body feels safe enough, and your body knows that you're powerful enough to help, she will tell you exactly what she needs. So I know what I need right now. Now, giving it to her is another matter, because it's hard, okay? I must have had about 2 hours sleep last night. I just come through Christmas and New Year's with the stomach flu. All 5 of us have had the stomach flu. I still feel rough, to be honest. I've had like 0 sleep for like 2 weeks. I know that she needs sleep. And then when I get all the kids to bed and it's quiet and there's no expectations of me, guess what's a lot easier to do? Netflix. It's hard to do these, the healthy thing for your body. So it's going to be difficult. But I can keep trying. I'm looking for imperfect progression. Imperfect. I want to allow myself to be completely imperfect this month. And I want to allow myself to progress in a way that is going to be healthy mentally and physically. And that is what I want for you. I want you to look at your goals that you've got for this month, and I want you to know that you are more than powerful enough to do them. You can achieve anything that you want to achieve, okay? But what I want you to feel is that actual feeling of wholeness and worthiness without reaching them. I want you to feel that today, every step along the way, that you are still worthy and deserving of self-love, no matter what stage you are at, no matter how many times you may fail, because a failure is not actually a failure. And I know I'm going to sound like some inspirational quote on Pinterest. That's not what I'm trying to do, okay? I need a cat. It is not about failing. It is, yes, it's about learning, but also it's about your body stepping up to protect you. It's a way that your body is stepping up to protect you. So we are going to have a lot of fun this month. We're going to talk about different ways to help you heal, why you haven't been able to do it in the past, the ways your body's been protecting you, how to make yourself feel safe. and just how to treat your body with the love and respect that she so deserves. And it is so time, but to do it without guilt, to do it without shame, and definitely without fear. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys, and I shall speak to you soon over in the Self Love Village on Facebook. Mwah! I shall see you all soon. Happy New